What is Google Earth? Google Earth is a computer program that gives a three-dimensional representation of Earth based mainly on satellite imagery, number 2 aerial photography, and number 3 GIS data. Now, it allows users to explore the globe, view locations from different angles, and add their own data. It is quite similar to Google Maps but with a greater focus on exploration. Like, for example, it will give you the very great view of the earth from any angle, and because it uses satellite imagery. It uses images from generated data generated from a satellite and ArcGIS data, and provides you a much better image than Google Maps. More detailed explanation of Google Earth is that it also provides 3D visualization. Now, what is meant by three-dimensional visualization? Google Earth combines satellite images, aerial photography, and three-dimensional topography to create a realistic three-dimensional model of the Earth. Now, in order to, I believe that when to go into the depth of what is two-dimensional and three-dimensional images, I think everybody should be familiar with the fact that topography means that how a surface is. For example, wherever there are high altitudes, we can expect mountains. Wherever there are plain areas, we can expect rivers as well. So, this is meant by topography, that is the surface nature of the land. And Google Earth, with the help of Google Earth, you may say that you have the Earth and in your own hands. It is that much clear because satellite images are taken from a very distant views. For example, you may say that to create a realistic picture of the Earth, satellite images and aerial photography and GIS data is actually combined to create a realistic picture of the earth. That, for example, if we want to see that where there are mountains, and they should be in a three-dimensional view, that is with incorporating the height dimension as well, because a two dimension is that kind of dimension in which height is not present. But if we want to incorporate the height dimension, that is the third dimension other than length and width is height, right? So in order to create a very great picture, realistic picture of the earth, like for example, if you see something in front of you and you can touch it, then that is actually kind of a 3D look that you can actually view it in a realistic way. Then it also, users can zoom in on specific locations, explore different regions, and even view locations from various angles, including 360-degree views with street view. Like for example, you can just revolve around the earth and look at everything in a very great way. And it is very simple. You can just, I will explain it in the coming videos that how it can be used. Then data overlays. Google Earth allows users to overlay various types of data such as street names, weather patterns, and points of interest, making it a versatile tool for research and education. For example, what is an overlay? Overlay means that, for example, if you have a street, then it might have a name, right? And it might have a block, or it might have a different signboards. These are overlays on a particular road or street. And customization means users can add their own data using keyhole markup language and share it with others. For example, you can use KML files. KML means keyhole markup language, and markup means you can customize whatever you want to create. Like for example, it's quite easy to use these files. Because why? Because it's a language of Google Earth. These are the kind of files that actually speak, because it will speak that okay, here is a street, here is a road, here is a signboard, here there is a mountain, or here it is a house or school, college, etc., whatever. and share it with others. And then you can actually, for example, if somebody asks you to research on a project, and you have to actually show that, okay, I am working on a dam, I am working on a river, I am working on oceans cleanliness or whatever, and you also have to make sure it looks great in your presentation, to show it that, okay, what if I mark my study area on the Google Earth, and I use it and I save it as a KML file, and then I will be able to share it, my knowledge, with others, or research with others, right? So this is called personal customization. Beyond exploration means, while primarily used for exploration, Google Earth also has its application in education, research, and as I have mentioned, and even commercial uses. For example, it can be used to visualize climate change impacts, explore historical imagery, or map changes in agriculture. Google Earth Engine means a separate platform. Google Earth Engine is a cloud based tool for analyzing large data sets of satellite imagery, often used for scientific research and environmental monitoring. Now, it is beyond exploration, it can be used for the research, etc. And Google Earth Engine means it is a separate platform. Google Earth Engine is a cloud based tool for analyzing large data sets of satellite imagery. Sometimes you do not have the necessary space for satellite images to save them, then you use Google Engine. It is just like one cloud or one drive, often used for scientific research and environmental monitoring. So these are the very basics. Now how to use it will be discussed in the upcoming videos. Stay tuned.